Hello, beautiful beings. I'm Mama Belle from Mama Belle's Tarot. Welcome to my channel. Tonight, I'll be doing a mind, body, soul reading for Cancer. The messages in this reading are for any part of your chart in this sign with special emphasis on sun, moon, and rising. Before we get started, I wanted to say that this is a general reading and not meant as advice of any professional sort, including but not limited to medical or legal advice. Most importantly, I would like to say thank you for clicking here. If any of this reading resonates, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Now on to the reading. Hi, Cancer. Oh my goodness. I don't know about my viewers like you, but I have a very cute little germ factory that brings me a shiny new cold every month. And I am yet again recovering from being sick. I hope that you have been much healthier than I have been. Okay, so to get started, we are using the Tarot of Curious Creatures by Chris Ann. We're going to get a card for the mind, body, and soul, as well as a card for the overall message. And then the bottom of the deck is the advice going forward. So my intent is that this message will show up when you need it, no matter when that is. They will be going up for January. So if you notice some themes that reoccur for yourself in January, this may be why it shows up for you then. But if you don't see it for a couple of Januaries, maybe it's because it wasn't ready for it to resonate with you. Either way, let's go ahead and get started. Let's get a card for the mind. You have the Ten of Swords. And a card for the body for Cancer. Card for the body for Cancer. Card for the body for Cancer. You'll probably hear me clearing my throat a lot. The last little bit of this cold has been very phlegmy. It's felt like it's trying to make its way out, and I'm ready for it to go. Ready. Every time my little one gets sick, though, I feel so bad, and then I just remind myself, this is good for his immune system. Okay, so for the body, you have the Two of Swords. Well, there we gonna go. For the soul, we have the Eight of Wands. Interesting. Gemini also got the Eight of Wands in that position. So what is the overall theme of the message for Cancer? 2. Judgment and the Page of Swords. And then the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Wands. Okay, let's get started with this. So you have the Ten of Swords for the mind. This feels like a really painful ending. Excuse me. Maybe right now what you're feeling is like, wow, this really sucked. Whatever it is you're going through. And I am so sorry. I completely understand how awful those types of endings can be. Be gentle with yourself. This isn't permanent. In fact, this is the end. This is the end of that. And so that's a good thing. The swords are about the mind, so it's kind of interesting that you got that in the mind position. But what I will say is that you've reached the end. Allow yourself to grieve whatever this is and feel that hurt so you can process it properly. Take whatever time you need, because anything meant for you isn't going to pass you by. And you want to be properly healed from whatever this Ten of Swords is for you, so you can fully enjoy and be present in the moment for all these good things that are going to come. For the body, you have the Two of Swords. So this can be feeling indecisive. Maybe you're not sure how to move forward. You're feeling stuck in whatever decision you need to make. But the best advice going forward, getting the Two of Swords in any position, is that making the decision is going to help set you free from this position. You're capable of doing it. My suggestion is to listen to whatever your heart is telling you to do. In the body, maybe you're not sure how you should go forward in the new year and how to take care of it properly. Listen to what your heart says. What do you need? What is your body telling you that you need? Because the other thing is as I mentioned before, the swords are about the mind. So this tells me you already know. Even if it doesn't feel like it, even if it feels like you're in indecision in the moment, you're totally capable of tapping into that knowing so you can make the decision. You've got this. Especially because in the soul position, you have the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands is about quick success. The tortoise isn't typically the one we see in something fast moving, but the Eight of Wands has a tortoise on it because he's ready to go. He's just moving. He's got places to be. He wants that quick success, and it's coming for him. He's going to get ahead of that so that way he can be ready at the finish line to accept the quick success. And that's what you're ready for. And so while you're currently in these positions of the Ten of Swords and the Two of Swords, you're not going to be there forever because we have the Eight of Wands coming up for you. That's beautiful. The overall message, you got two cards. You have the Page of Swords and Judgment. So, to me, what this says is judgment can be about second chances. And to me, it's also hearing the higher calling for yourself. What does your soul and your body, your mind, what does your whole essence say that you need to listen to? What are you listening for? What second chance are you going to accept and consider? Even if you don't say, yes, I want that this time around, even if you say, this still isn't for me, what is Spirit asking you to take a moment to consider again? Take your time, especially because you have the Page of Swords here. The pages are learners and swords are about the mind. So this can be taking all of that information in again. And maybe that's why this Judgment card is here with the Page of Swords, because there's new information coming in for you, because the pages are also messages. And maybe there's new information about this thing that wasn't for you before that maybe makes it for you this time. Something new that you hadn't thought of or considered, a new angle, whatever new information it is you're thinking about. Really take the time, because this is the overall message, because you have a lot of swords going on. This is a lot of mind work. And I think that that's why this Judgment card is coming, because it's something you're really having to think about. Do you really want this? Or do you not really want this? Okay. For the advice going forward, you have the Ten of Wands. This tells me you're so close to putting down these burdens that you've been carrying for a while. You're so close to home. And as far as the advice specifically goes, I think that that's exactly what it's saying, is remember, you're so close to home. You're so ready to put these down. Just go ahead and remember it's okay to not carry everything, because some of these burdens aren't yours. Some of these burdens are what people have projected onto you, and those aren't yours to carry. It's okay to set those down. And even the ones that are, Because you're close to home, you're going to have the right place for them to go. So set aside anything that you don't need to carry and take rest. Know that you're almost at the end. The tens are about ends and cycles coming to an end and new ones beginning. You're ready to put it down. Put it down. Everything isn't for you to carry. So bring all of these lessons home. Remember, you can make the decision, and whatever's painful and new information you have coming in, take that into consideration so you can move forward with the lightest possible load. And the great thing about home is that the people there are there to help you carry your load. All right, let's get you a card from the Sacred Creators Oracle deck. This deck is also by Chris Ann, and I'm going to read directly out of the guidebook from it. Oh, goodness gracious. And there's going to be an essential meaning, which is as if you get it in the upright, as well as a self-care message, which is as if you get it in the reverse. Okay, so I barely had to shuffle for that, and you got two. So you have card number 54, Fall in Love with Your Own Story, and card number 43, In Flow with Money. Move that. Trying something new. Let me know if you like it with this positioning. Let's do this. Make sure you can see everybody. All right. So card number 54, where we'll start. Fall in love with your own story. Essential meanings: sharing your story, accepting responsibility as the author of your own epic tale, revisiting the inspiration behind your brand story. Self-care message: a need to be wary of any negative stories you tell yourself about your circumstances and abilities, a desire to adopt or mimic someone else's story because you don't love your own, an incongruent brand message, the need to trust in your own story and communicate it honestly. Our stories have power. They shape our understanding of who we are and what we can do. And when we get them right and totally love our own story, magic happens. The story that has the most hold on your life is the one you tell yourself every day. It runs on autopilot, and it convinces you of your lucky or unlucky circumstances, your amazing or mediocre abilities, your strengths and weaknesses, and it assures you that money is easy to make or that you need to suffer and work hard before it can arrive. It includes a lot of shoulds, and it's mega powerful because it informs your perception of reality while solidifying subconscious beliefs. As it's both a powerful gateway to the incredible and a powerful weaver of truthless shadows, it's time to be mindful of the story you are telling yourself. If it needs a rewrite, edit its message to share the most beautiful parts of who you are. If you uncover something negative that's been playing on repeat, you've hit a massive opportunity to stop the loop. You have an incredible story. Dig around in your soul a little bit, and it will be staring back at you with a little something something that no other person on this planet can replicate. What does that story say you're great at? What does it say you need to work on? Are parts of it tired and old and horribly out of date? What needs a rewrite? And then card number 43, In Flow with Money. I feel like those cards really go well together. Essential meanings: being in flow with the universe, being on track, abundance thinking, a manifesting mindset. Wealth is on the way. Self-care message, scarcity thinking, entertaining a poverty mindset, seeing money as dirty or evil, believing that you are not worthy of being wealthy. Many talented, hardworking dream chasers are postponed from reaching their dreams because of the money stories they tell themselves. Your subconscious beliefs around prosperity and what it means to find success will hinder or help your ability to rake in material abundance. Are you aligned with the sacred flow of money? Can good people be rich? Do you give and receive money easily? Do you believe that money is the root of the problem or a symptom of it? Step into this flow by actively seeking positive feelings around wealth, remembering that your money mindset is deep breath, very often a reflection of your own self-worth. Take that deep breath. Align your beliefs around how your energy should be bountifully compensated, and your bank account will, in turn, align with this model of reality. If that feels uncomfortable, it's time to dig into why, sweet creator, and to engage in some energetically rich abundance thinking so that you can get yourself into the flow of prosperity. This will bolster a sustainable environment for your creations and allow you to work and thrive as the best version of you. Money is not the root of your problem. It never is. How does this statement make you feel? If you could rewrite your money story, what would it be? What a beautiful reading. Beautiful. This feels like a lot of lessons that have been hard and that you need to set down, but it also feels like the end of a lot of that hardship and that you need to take a moment to remember that you are capable of being successful, that you are deserving of success. And maybe that's the new information coming in for this second time around. I hope this message resonated with you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment, as well as share it with someone else you think it will also resonate. Again, thank you so much for clicking here. I hope this month brings you health, wealth, happiness, clarity, passion, and alignment. With so much love, I'm Mama Belle. I look forward to doing your next reading.